Hey guys, so first of all, I want to say a big thank you because one of my videos has gotten 100 views. I'll put a link to it here, though it's like 10 to 50 times more likely that you've seen that video than any other video already. But I'll go ahead and put a link to it. I think I've learned the lessons I need to from that video, and that is that I talk too long, so you guys like shorter videos, and you like to be specific about a small thing. The video that has really taken off was meal plans, how they work. I don't think it's because you guys want an entire YouTube channel about meal plans, but I think it's because of the format it was in and how specific of a topic it was. And it also didn't have a silly joke in the middle, so sorry, I guess I gotta get rid of those. So first of all, like I said, thank you guys so much for that. It's kind of been a little invigorating to watch that and kind of motivated me to maybe make some videos again. But the other reason I want to make this video tonight is I haven't done one about chemical engineering, and to be honest, that's the other thing that I've noticed has done well on the channel is specific videos about specific majors. So for me, I've done a lot of videos about chemical engineering specifically, but I think the same would hold true for other specific majors. But tonight, because I'm a chemical engineer, it's going to be another video about chemical engineering. So, as is often the case with some of these videos, it is late at night and I am driving into plant to go and help troubleshoot an issue that operations noticed. And I just wanted to talk about it, not to be like, oh man, plant life sucks, it's late, or to toot my own horn for being so important. But really, the lesson learned here is that sometimes it's better to head off an issue first than wait it out. And also, in the end, engineering's job is to serve operations because operations makes the product. And a little bit tonight, I was trying to serve my own wants and needs before operations, and that's why it's 9:30 now. So all the issue is it's an issue that we know exactly what caused it and exactly what we need to do to fix it. But they want engineering support on site to help them out, make sure they get the process straight, make sure we keep everything in spec for the product. So that's what we're going to do. But really, they first called me about this problem maybe a couple hours ago, 7:30-ish. And they said, hey, just so you know, we tripped an interlock. An interlock is a safety measure, an automatic safety measure. But it's gone back okay now, and it seems like it's holding. But, you know, we want to do a little more research into what causes it. So I went back and I checked their emails, looked at P&IDs and drawings, and tried to find something specific to give them. And there was nothing specific. They all just referenced like, oh, here's the interlock. If you trip the interlock, or if you go past the set point, it's like, can someone tell me what it is? The only thing I found was like a total rough estimate number in an email from one of my coworkers. And it was like, well, we're already past that number, so that's not, you know, the bottom line hard actual number. So I kept thinking over and over, should I maybe go out and help them? And they called back a few times just saying, hey, this is where we're at, you know, are you comfortable with it going overnight? You know, they don't want to call me in, you know. While we try and serve them, they're also trying to be very conscientious of our time. They know engineers like to keep their daytime hours. But in the end, after an hour or two of phone calls, I'm thinking it's like, oh man, they're going to be distracted and worried about this all night, and I'm going to be thinking about it all night, and then there's like a 50-50 shot I'm going to get a call at 2 in the morning anyways, so let's head this off now. I should have headed it off 2 hours ago, but I'm going to go take care of it now at 9:30. So I'll probably talk to you guys again real quick at around midnight when I get done. If you haven't watched my other videos, I am a process engineer, manufacturing engineer, controls engineer, whatever job title you want to give me today. But I work in the aerospace manufacturing industry here in Utah. We make solid rocket boosters. And so my role as process controls is very operations focused because we're the control system for all of their remote operations. Remote operations are very important when you're dealing with explosives. So as well keeping everything on spec because our customers are government, our customers are NASA, are, you know, things like that. And so, you know, spec is very important. You've got to keep your product made how you said you're going to make it and perform the way you said it's going to perform. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, and hopefully it'll be as cut and dry of an issue as I think. be about an hour and a half of driving back and forth all told, which, because it's called, I get paid for. And about an hour and a half is my guess of on-plant time to fix it. So about 3 hours of flex time that I can use later in the week to have off. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I'm all done now. I think my hair is a lot frizzier. And my estimate was not good. I expected to be home by about midnight, and I'm just leaving work at 1 o'clock. So, like with a lot of call-outs, lessons learned. Lesson learned for this time was, it never hurts to think and talk through something with everybody. So I came in and we knew what the issue was, we knew what the cause was, we knew the general process of what we had to do. But when it came down to the specifics, my first gut instinct was to use the backup system, and then it turned out that, if we use the backup system, then the primary system is not in a usable state for what we needed to do to it, is the vaguest but clearest way to put it. So, we did that, we had our game plan going forward, we thought we felt good about it, and then after about a half an hour we said, this isn't working quite how we thought. It wasn't unsafe or anything, product was okay, we made sure that it was isolated from everything we were doing, but, we did have to take about a 20-minute, 30-minute break where, we talked through it, and then we talked to someone else. I called my mentor, which I felt really bad, so it was like 10:45, and he wasn't supposed to be back from PTO until tomorrow morning, saying he just got back from some long trip probably. But, bounce ideas off to everybody, talked about what we were okay with, because in the end, this was a problem with many different solutions and many different acceptable states and many different timelines. There were lots of things I could have done to make it until tomorrow morning. There were lots of things we could have done to get us good till the end of the manufacturing campaign, whatever it might have been. And so I felt pretty good that the solution we came up with and we worked through was one that would last through the rest of the manufacturing campaign. So it wasn't just, I did a band-aid, let's have, the real adults come fix it in the morning who know how to do things. It was, no, I went out there, worked with the operators on shift, which we had some really experienced guys out there, I will say. It's not that I was out there by myself ordering everybody around. They knew what they were doing too. But, we resolved the issue now, so it won't be an issue for tomorrow. We didn't put it off, we solved it, and I feel pretty good about that. So now I'm driving home, and it'll be good to post a video on YouTube again. So like I said at the beginning, thanks so much to everybody who has watched my one video with 100 views. Watch the others, I think they're worth it. But the plan is maybe get back to posting like once a week or something, nice and easy, short videos. Even this one is probably longer than I want it to be. But thanks for tuning in to the College Guide and this video, Night in the Life of Chemical Engineer me. See you guys.